Hello, guys. How you doing? I believe you're still staying safe at home. My name is Mr. Leshin, and welcome back again. I'm so happy to be back here. So the last time we discussed about trigonometry ratio, talking about the sides of the right angle triangle, which sides are the hypotenuse, the opposites, and the adjacent. And we talked about acute angle, which are angles less than what 90 degrees. And I told you the trigonometry ratio shows the relationship between what sides of the what right angle triangle, which an angle is what's involved. And Pythagoras theorem also shows the relationship between the three sides of the what right angle triangle. So that's that about our last topic. So this week we'll be looking at what construction of angles. Construction of what angles? Basically, we'll be targeting angle 90s, 45, 60, and 30. 45 and how to bisect angles. Bisecting what angle 90 to give you 45. That is, when we're talking about bisecting, we mean splitting into two, dividing, cutting into two. And angle 60, we bisect it to give you what? Angle 30, from construction of what? Angle 60 and 30. But before I go into the lecture, I would like to share with you the what? The learning objective of this topic. The learning objective. And this is the learning objective. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to construct what? Angle 90, construct angle 45 from angle 90, like I said earlier, bisecting angle 90 after constructing to give you what? Angle 45, and construction of angle 60 and 30 degrees. That is bisecting angle 60 to give you what? 30, and construction of simple plane shapes. This construction of simple plane shape, we know the simple plane shapes are probably like triangle, the square, the rectangle. These are just simple shapes that you can construct, given a length of the side and an angle. But basically, you have to know how to construct your angles before you go to construction of what? Simple plane shapes. So we'll be looking at how you can construct your what? Angle 90s, 45, and from these ideas, you can further construct what? Other angles like 120, 135, and thereabout. So we'll go to next thing, which is what? In construction of angle, what you will be required to have when you want to construct the angle, you need your ruler beside you. You need your compass, you need your pencil, and you need your protractor for measurement of angles at all times. You need your ruler, your pencil, your compass, your protractor. So we'll be looking at how to construct what angles such as what? Angle 90, 60, 45, and what? 30. 90, 60, 45, and what? 30. But first, we look at what? Angle what? 90. I'll give you the procedures and how you can go about it. These are the procedures in constructing what? Angle 90. Before you construct an angle, get your ruler and your pencil. Draw a line labeled PQ. Draw a line labeled PQ. Number 2, place the point of a compass at P. That is the starting point of the what? Of the line PQ, that P. Then draw an arc that's cut through PQ and label R, and the other end where it cuts through line label O. Place the protractor of the compass at R. Then draw an arc that cuts through the arc PR and label S. Place the point of the compass at S. Then draw an arc that cuts through the arc OP and label T. Place the point of compass at T, then draw an arc that cuts through the arc drawn from S and label U. Draw a line from U to P. The angle QPU is 90 degrees. This is how to construct what? Angle 90. This is the procedures in constructing what? Angle 90. So I would like to take you through on how to do this. Using this, look at the follow. We'll take the steps and follow the diagram. First, this is what we look at. This is step 1. We take it step by step. Step 1 says draw a line PQ. This is what? A line what? This is it. You put your pencil and your ruler, draw a line PQ. Draw a line PQ. Step 2 says place the point of compass at P and draw an arc that cuts through PQ and label R. Place the point what of the compass. This is the compass with the pencil. Look at it very well. Place it at what? The point. This point here. Place it at P and draw an arc that cuts through line what? PQ and label out. This is line PQ. This is the arc. This arc cuts through what? Line PQ. So this point of intersection on the line PQ is what? We label it R. So step 3 says, draw and the other end where it cuts through the line, label O. The other end of the line PQ, you label it what? O. This is the other end of the line what? I believe you are following the spotlight. This is the other end of the what? Line PQ. This is the arc drawn from P. You draw the arc, and it's where it cuts PQ is what? Label R. And the other end where it draws on the line is labeled what? O. Step 4 says, place the point of compass at R. You have to follow these steps accordingly for you to get the angle right. Place the point of the compass at R. Then draw an arc that cuts through the arc PR and label S. place the point of the compass. This is the point of compass, place it at R. This is the arc, this is arc. This arc from here is arc PR. From line P to R. This arc says place the point of the compass and draw an arc that cuts through the what arc PR and label the point of intersection what X. Place the point of the compass at R and draw an arc that cuts through the what arc PR. This is arc PR. This is the arc that from P that cuts through it. The point of intersection is what label what X. The next procedure says place the point of the compass at X, then draw an arc that cuts through what arc OP. You place the point, this is the point of the compass again, place it as X. This is arc what OP. This is an arc what OP. This is OP, and this is the arc of what OP. Place the point of the compass as what arc at the point of what X, and draw an arc. This is the arc here, and label it what T according to the what procedure. Label it what T. So the next step says place the point of compass at T and draw an arc that cuts the arc draw from X and label U. This is the point from the X. This arc drawn here cuts well here. So you place your point of compass at what? At T and draw an arc that cuts through the arc drawn from what? From X. If you are drawing an arc from X here, it cuts like this down here. So this one, the point of what? Place the point of compass at what? T also. And draw an arc that cuts the arc what? At S, drawn from X. So the point of intersection is labeled what? U. The point of intersection is labeled what? U. The next step says, draw a line from U to P. Draw a line for U to P. The angle QPU is what? Angle 90 degrees. Draw a line from U to P. So you draw a straight line from U to P. So the angle QPU is what? Angle 90 degrees. This is how to draw your what? Angle 90 degrees. The angle, the side UP is what? A perpendicular line. That is a straight line. A 90 degrees line. So you have to follow this step. The first thing is what? You draw a line PQ. Draw a line what? PQ. Put your point of compass at what? P. Draw an arc that cuts through what? R. That cuts through line PQ and label it R. If you draw an arc that cuts using your compass, you draw it, it cuts through PQ at the end and cuts through the other end. So you label this one R and label the other side O. You place the point of your compass at R, draw an arc that cuts through what? Arc PR, arc PQ rather, and label it S. Then afterward, you place the point of your compass at what? X, draw an arc that cuts through what? OP. The arc drawn. This is the arc drawn. This is how you draw the arc. It's drawn like this. So you label this on T. And now place the point of compass at T and cut the arc that drawn from X. The arc drawn from X that gives you T. Place your point of compass at what? T to cut the arc. So you label the point U, draw a straight line, and the angle QPU is what? Your 90 degrees. This is how to draw a what? A 90 degrees angle. This is how to construct a what? A 90 degrees angle. You have to practice these things. Get your pencil, your compass, your ruler, and get it right. Afterwards, you can use your protractor to measure, to construct if you are correct. But most time, it is definitely that if you follow the procedures, you are what? You are correct. But you can't just cram the procedures. You can't just study the procedures without practicing. You have to practice. Follow this instruction and practice. So we'll go to the next one, which is what? Angle 45 degrees. This angle is half of 90 degrees. I told you earlier, we bisect angle 90 degrees to give an half of what? 90 degrees. And the half of 90 degrees is what? 45. Now this 45 times 2 will give you what? 90 degrees. So we follow the procedures from what? Construction of what? Angle 90 degrees. We have gotten our angle 90 degrees. Then how do we divide this angle? This angle QPU, that is this angle here, is the 90 what? Degrees. From here down here is the 90 degrees. You can say label 90 degrees. So how do we now bisect this thing to give us what? Angle 45. That is what I will take you through in the next what? The next slide. So look at it. Number one, step one says construct angle 90 degrees. And we have done that from the above and construction. Label the point where arc RSTO cuts through the line PUP as A. RSTO. Look at it here. This point, RSTO. The point of intersection with line PQ. This point here, we said we should label it as what? A. This point of intersection here, we should label it as what? A. So place the point of compass at A, draw an arc. Place the point of compass at A, draw an arc. Draw an arc. Then the next step is place the point of compass at what? R. Draw an arc that cuts through the arc drawn from A. You place the point of compass at what? R and draw a arc that cuts the arc you draw from what? A. We all know where the point A is. The point A is what? Or your arc RSTO, where it intersects with what? The line UP is the point A. So So label the point where the arc drawn. Label the point where the arc drawn from A meets the arc drawn from R and label A. B, draw a line from B to what? P. And BPQ is angle 45 degrees. So let us take it now. This is how you go about it. First, you draw your what? RSTO. This is what? Our angle 90 degrees. UP is our what? Angle 90 what? Degrees. UP, this is point R, this is point O. UP is our what? Angle 90 degrees. Follow the instruction very, very well. It said RSTO, where the arc RSTO cuts through the line UP as A. Label the point where this arc RSTO cuts the arc UP, the line UP as what? A. Label this point as what? A. This is point A. Now the next procedure says, place the point of the compass at A. Place the point of the compass at A and draw an arc. Place at the compass of at A. Place the point of compass A. If you draw an arc, this is the arc drawn. You cut here. This is one arc. Draw from A. This is the arc drawn from A. This one here. If you place the point of compass here, you draw it. And take note. We have what? The same measurement. The same measurement of what? The length of the compass has to be the same. While you are drawing, the compass length has to be the what? The same. That is, this is the length of the compass you are using. If you measure it down, probably this is 2 centimeters. That is what you will be using. That is what you will be using. So if you measure your compass and place it at what? A, draw an arc, the same length of that compass and pencil is the same you use at what? The next step, saying place the point of compass at R and draw an arc that cuts through the arc that drawn from A. So the same length of the compass you're using, you place it at R, then cut it what? It cuts through this point. This is the arc drawn from A. So you place the point of your compass, place the point of your compass at R and cut the arc drawn from A. Label what? B. Label what? B. Label what? B. So the next step says, label the point of an arc drawn from A that meets the arc drawn from what? R and label B. Draw a line from B to what? P. Draw a line from B to what? P. So you draw a line from this point of intersection here down to P. It gives you what? Angle what? 45 degrees. It gives you what? Angle what? 45 degrees. This is how you bisect a what? An angle of a 90 degrees to give you what? 45 degrees. You draw a line BQ and it says what? BPQ is what? Angle what? 45 degrees. BPQ is what? Angle what? 45. This is Q here. Is what? Angle what? 45 degrees. Let me take you through the procedures again. This is what? Angle what? 90 degrees. The straight line here from this side, from point P here to Q here is what? Angle what? 90 degrees. But the arc drawn from what? RSTO, this arc, where it meets with what? Line UP, you label it what? A. Recall, this is how you drew our what? Angle 90 degrees, RSTO. So this arc is shortened here, so we cut it out, but this point is labeled A. So you place a point at that point of intersection of what? UP. Place your point of the compass there and draw an arc. It gives you this. You draw an arc like this. So you place the point of compass at R also. Draw an arc to cut the arc drawn from what? A. It gives you this. So you label this point of intersection what? B. This is the point of intersection. So you draw a line from B down to P. Draw a line from B down to what? P. To give you what? Measure the angle, it will give you what? Angle 45 degrees. Place your protractor as what? P. Making sure it's 90 degrees here, it will give you what? Angle 45 degrees. I repeat and I say again, you have to practice it. You have to practice it. Get your what? Your pencil, your ruler, your drawing sheet, your protractor, and your compass. You have to what? Practice this. So we go to what? Angle 60 degrees. Angle what? 60 degrees. Follow the steps to construct angle 60 degrees. Draw a line AB. First thing, you draw a straight line. Label what? AB. Place the point of what? Compass at A. The point of what? The starting point of the line you draw. And draw an arc that cuts through the line AB and label R. This is also one of the first procedures according to what we did in what? Angle 90 and what? Angle 45. The next step says, place a point of compass at R. Then draw an arc that cuts through the arc AB and label S. Place a point of a compass at R. Then draw an arc that cuts through the arc AB and label what? S. The next step says, procedure says, draw a line from S to A. S to A, the angle BAS is what? 60 degrees. This is very, very easy. This is like 4 steps in constructing angle what? Angle 60 degrees. So let me take you through it with the diagram. So this is what? Step 1. It says draw a line what? AB. Draw a line AB. Draw a line AB. Place the point of the compass at what? A. and draw an arc. Place the point of the compass at what? At A, and draw an arc that cuts through the line AB. Step 1. Place the point of the compass at A. Place your compass. You understand? This is what a compass. This is how your compass is. Place it at what? A. At point A. The tip of the compass, place that way, and draw an arc that cuts through what? Line AB to give you what? R. Label that point of intersection on the line what? R. Label that point of intersection was R. Label it as what? R. Step 2 says, place a point of a compass at R. Place that point of the compass at R, the location, the point of intersection, label R, then draw an arc that cuts through the arc AB. That cuts through the arc what? AB, and label what? X. That cuts through the arc AB and label what? S. So let's go. So this is it. This is what? Place the point of the compass what? R, and cross. This is line what? Arc what? AB. This is the arc drawn. This is the arc AB. So we place the point of the compass here and draw a what? Place the point and draw an arc. This is the arc from here. You draw it like this. That cuts through the arc what? AB. This arc here, it's cuts through. So this point of intersection, you label it as what? X. First, remember, draw a line AB. Place the point of compass at A. Draw an arc that cuts through line AB and label R. This point, this is the arc. You label it R. Then step 2 says, place the point of compass at what? R, and draw an arc that cuts through the arc drawn that cuts through what? The arc drawn from what? Arc AB. So this is the arc drawn from point R. This is it. So this is the point of intersection. Label X. And the next step says, draw a line from S to A. The angle BAS give you what? 60 degrees. Draw a line from S. This is line drawn from what? S to A. So if you measure this angle with your protractor, it will give you what? 60 degrees. It will give you what? 60 degrees. I repeat and I say again, get your pencil, your ruler, your protractor, and your compass. Try all these steps and make sure you measure it to get these angles. You have to practice to get it right. You have to what? Practice to what? Get it right. So we go to the next thing, which is what? Bisection of what? Angle 60 to give us what? Angle 30. How to bisect angle 60 to give us angle 30. I told you earlier that bisecting is what? Splitting, dividing, cutting into two. So if you bisect angle 60, it's going to give you what? It's going to give you what? Angle 30 degrees. So these are the procedures we follow, right? If you follow these procedures outrightly, you will get the same result as I'm getting down here. You will get the same result as I'm getting down here. And I oblige you to practice more and more and more. Construction is very, very easy. So let's follow the steps. Steps to construct angle 30 degrees. First, you have to construct angle 60 degrees because we are bisecting it to give you what? Angle 30. So we have to bisect angle 60 degrees, angle 30 degrees. Place the point of a compass at X. We already know this is the point of what? This is X. These are our point S. These are our point X. So let me read the procedure, then we'll go through it. Place the point of compass at S. Draw an arc. Draw an arc. With the same length used from the point drawn from X. Same length of compass. When you place the point of compass at X, that same length with the pencil, measure it, is the same you will use when you place the point of the compass at R to draw an arc that cuts through the arc drawn from S and label it what? C. Draw a line from C to what? A. Draw a line from C to A, then angle QPC is 30 degrees. Let me take you through it. This is it. This is the procedure. We already know that. First, in construction of angle 60, draw a line AB. This is line AB. Draw an arc from, place the point of compass at A. Draw an arc at what? R. And place this arc, place a point at, of a compass at R. Draw an arc that cuts towards the arc drawn and label S. So this is S. You know, I told you, draw a line from S to A and to give you what? Recall. Draw a line from S to A. Draw a line from S to A. Record to give what? Angle 60. So if you want to divide it now, first thing you do is what? You take a what? Place a point of compass at what? S. Place the point of compass at what? S. And draw an arc. This gives you an arc like this. This one here. If you place the point of compass here, it gives you this arc. You draw this arc. Then you place the point of your compass again with the same length. The one used here, the same length of compass with the pencil. This same length, this is what I'm talking about. The length here, the same length is what you use here also. So you place it at what? R. And cut the what? Arc drawn from what? X. The point of the intersection where they meet here, you label it what? S. C. Let's follow the procedure. Place the point of compass at what? S. Then draw an arc. This is it. Place the point of compass at S. Draw an arc. So this is the arc drawn. You shorten it here. Yours can be longer than this, but this is a short form of it. Then the next step is place the point of compass at R and draw an arc that cuts the arc drawn from S and label C. So place the point of compass at R and draw an arc that cuts the arc drawn from C, S, and label C. So this is the one drawn from S. So you draw an arc that cuts it. So this is it. Your own can be longer than this, but this is shortened form. So this point of intersection of this what at the arc drawn, the point of intersection label C. Then the next step says, draw a line from C to A. Draw a line from C to A. Draw a line from C to A. So you draw a line from what C down to the what point of what origin, which is A. So if you measure this angle here to give you what 30 degrees, this is how to bisect what a 60-degree angle. From this point, the whole point here is 60 degrees, but by bisecting what it will give you what 30 degrees. You have to follow these procedures outrightly. Take your pencil, take your ruler, take your compass and your protractor. Measure after construction with your protractor, but use your compass to construct with your pencil. Ruler, take measurements and take every measurement out seriously. So we'll go to the next thing. I'll just take you through on how to construct a circle shape. There are different ways by which shapes can be what constructed. For example, let us take a triangle. There are 3 different ways by which you can construct a triangle. Firstly, is either you are given all the length of 3 sides, all the length of what 3 sides. Probably the length of A to B is this centimeter, is 3 centimeter. Length of A to C is 4 centimeter. Length of B is 6 centimeter. Then, if you are given all those sides, you can construct your triangle that way. If you are given all the 3 lengths of sides, that just take you what? You just take your ruler and your pencil, measure your line AB, measure your line AC, measure your line BC. That is the first way you can construct a triangle. Number 2, in case you want to construct a triangle, is either you are given length of one side and given the 2 angles. Length of what? One side. Probably, a triangle is made up of 3 sides. This is AB, AC, and BC. You are probably given what a length of what? One side, and you are given 2 angles. So you have to use your ruler and pencil to what? Measure the length of one side and pick your compass and construct what? The angles of the other 2 what? Sides, the 2 angles given. The angles of the 2 sides, what? The 2 angles given. When you have constructed the 2 angles given, then you now measure it. You take your ruler, take it to point A, and take it to point what? B. This is another way by which you can construct a what? Triangle. The third one says you can construct a triangle probably when you are given what? The length of 2 sides and 1 angle. Let a triangle is made up of what? 3 sides. You can be given the length of what? 2 sides and 1 angle for you to find the what? The length of the what? Other side. I take again. First, how you can construct a triangle is by when you are given all the 3 sides, you take your ruler and pencil, you measure it. Probably AB is given 3 centimeter, so you use your ruler to measure all those what? Centimeter. Number 2, you might be given 1 side and 2 angles. So all you have to do is what? Construct your what? Angles and take your ruler to measure the length of the side given. Then you have to make what? Connect all the sides of the triangle together to get the other 2 sides. The third one says you can be given what? 2 sides and 1 angle. All you need to do is what? Measure the length of the 2 sides given and construct the other angle given. The other angle can be given as what? 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90, 120, 135. Any angle can be given. So all you have to do is what? Construct the what? Angles and what? Connect the points together to give you a what? A triangle. So this is what we'll be taking in this what? This class. But this is not the end of angles. You can be asked to construct what? Angle 35. It is very 135. It is very easy. Just for you to what? Construct an angle 90 and bisect on the other side, because 90 plus 45, you have to know all these calculations very well. You are asked to calculate one angle. Look at it very well. How can you construct this angle? Like 135 now, you say 90 plus 45 is what? 135. All you have to do is what? Construct your what? Angle 90 degrees and bisect what? Angle 45 degrees on the other side. Add it together to give what? 135. You can ask to calculate what? Angle what? 90 120. You construct your angle 90 degree first, then you construct your what? Angle 30. 90 plus 30 will what? Give you what? Angle 120. Construction of angles are very simple. All you have to do is just what? Follow the procedures outrightly. Follow the procedures outrightly. We have come to the end of the class. Thank you, but I will beseech you once again. You have to what? Practice all this construction. You have to what? Practice all this construction. Thank you very much. I will see you in the what? Next class.